Hey, stay Steve. Please like and subscribe. Please click on the Deck Heroes icon. Click on subscribe, 100% free. Well, brackets, blood in, blood out. Okay, so this is how I do. This is how I've done basically over the last 7 days. Done really well, really well. And, you find I'm just dabbling really, and I've taken out my steak and taken out my steak that I put in, and this is just kind of spends money now. So I'm kind of very happy with that, and hopefully I can keep it running. It's just a little bit about judgment, a little bit about fortune as well. And nobody's right all the time. But on Betfair, if things are going wrong, you can get out at the best point. And if things are going right and you want to minimise your exposure, you can get out at the highest profit margin. It won't be the maximum profit because you're kind of doing the cash out. But you'll be winning more so than you're losing, because even at low odds, unexpected things can happen. So anyway, over the last 7 days, just as context, not doing too bad, 1,669 last 30 days. That can't be right, it's exactly the same, 7 days. I'm clicking on 30 days. There's obviously something wrong there because it would not be exactly the same. But anyway, that's Betfair. This video is actually meant to be on my NFL picks. All right, so I've got this little bit ready, but a little bit too soon for that bit. So we go here. So my bets, the way I go about it, I always start off with this app, OLBG. And again, listen, we're playing for fun. Yeah, I got to a decent number depending on things. Obviously nobody's going to turn down £1,000 or whatever. But it doesn't always go like that. I'm talking about doing things for fun, just like money you can afford to lose. And just, stick with that. I've lost more than I'll ever won over my whole kind of gambling career. The only reason why I'm saying this is if anybody's going to do a dabble, just being sensible about it, then, maybe it'll give you a better chance. Anyway, so I love this app, OLBG. I do think that Sinner's going to win. He's all round a better player than Taylor Fritz. That's his Tennessee in the US Open final, which is at 7 o'clock UK time today. So I'll definitely recommend that. It is low odds though. It's a best of 5 sets. So basically what that tells me is for Taylor Fritz, who's also a top player in the world, not just in one particular region in the world, for him to win over 5 sets though, he's definitely going to have to be better on the day. And there are examples when, somebody's just on top form. I don't think that's going to be today though. I do strongly think that Sinner's going to win. Regularly though, I'd probably tap on this and see everybody else's points of view. Maybe there's something I don't really know. You know what I mean? This is all kind of people saying that Yannick's going to win. I'd also click on Taylor Fritz and see the dissenting view. I say maybe this person just knows something and say, knowing that, I'm not going to do it. And you know what I mean? So you want to make these kind of selections as little as a gamble as possible, ironically. Again, if that dissenting view is, puts you in that grey zone, you don't have to do anything. Or at worst, just wait and see how things pan out. And, Taylor Fritz is in great form. I don't like betting on the underdog. I'll just stay away. If Taylor Fritz was on amazing form, I'll just stay away. Because he may well win a set and then the odds change. And then the person that you always thought was going to win will come through and show that kind of talent that you always thought. And then you're on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? That Taylor Fritz is playing well, but then your man is, and then he's not, and that's not where you want to be. But I do think Yannick's going to have a relatively comfortable win, either 3 sets to 0 or 3 sets to 1. If it's 3 sets to 1, I think it'd be just getting the edge on a tie break or something like that. But I think he's going to win quite comfortably, Yannick. Right. So anyway, this video is meant to be about American football. I'm in the UK. I don't know if you can notice, I'm not an American football expert, but I do enjoy watching it. I really do. So say if it was Buffalo Bills, I'd go through the same process. OLBG website, tap on this, 1.36. Am I happy with that price? Yes or no? If it's no, then I'll just move on. The weight of the tips, 19 of the 21 people who bothered to tip are tipping Buffalo Bills. That's very strong. And look at what's been said. Powerful team, score well. Arizona, trouble stopping them. There's no more elaboration, but okay, that's their thought. Looking at it, he's 100. If you look to the middle right, He's up 1-3-1 the last 7 days. Is in profit, so maybe he's on good form. Who knows? Anyway, Cardinals have a future star in Marvin Harrison Jr., but away from home against the power scoring Bills. I'm not sure that will be enough. So the Bills can win by 7 or more. Point of view thing there. So anyway, I will read through all these, and I would read through all these and the dissenting views, just to decide about. Let's see what the dissenting view says. Kyler Murray's presence in the game, presumably at full health, cannot be ignored in his opinion. This is a guy who was an MVP favourite just two seasons ago. I'm guessing he must play for the Cardinals, Arizona. I can't ignore that in the late going of last season, he went on a 6-1 on touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. Also, he had a rock solid passer ratings last season. If the Cardinals pick up where they left off, then Arizona is a sleeper, aka dark horse. Ooh, he's going to take them at plus 230. I'm not 100% sure what that is, as I don't think those kind of odds will last on this squad. I don't know what that is. There's your dissenting view. Is that, given how the performance of Kyler Murray, their quarterback, I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm British, that may well sway things. But anyway, the next stage of what I do, once I've considered all those opinions for and against, so it's Cardinals versus the Buffalo Bills, I go to the ESPN NFL expert picks. Arizona versus the Buffalo Bills. I don't know who half of these people are. If you look at the heads at the top, but all of them have picked Buffalo. One's picked Arizona. Carla. Buffalo. Oh, Reed's picked Arizona. I like this to be a clean sweep, to feel very confident in the selection. Look at New England at Cincinnati Bengals. Clean sweep Bengals. That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see. There's times when even one dissenting is too much, or one dissenting opinion I might tolerate, but not more than that. Look at Denver at Seattle at 9 o'clock, 9:05 on today, Sunday. All are saying Seattle, only the one is saying Denver. Maybe. Anyway, to stick with the match that we're looking at, Arizona at Buffalo, I've clicked on it. There's usually a video where they've got like ex-players or somebody talking on it. I usually look at that video, listen to what they're saying, look at who they're picking and the reason why, and I'll go with that basically, or that will definitely influence my point of view. This is more kind of just copy, basically. Copy meaning like text. Obviously I can read through that if I was really bothered. Anyway, what was the other two? I don't want to dwell on one particular game. It's my mates. I'm guessing the Bengals are going to be really low odds. New England at Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, let's... just bear with me. Here we are. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't logged into my Betfair account. New England at Cincinnati Bengals, 1.27. Not awful. Every single one picked New England at Cincinnati Bengals, but I didn't go to OLBG and have a look at what these guys also thought. Let's have a look at that if we can find it. Hot tips. Let's have a look. 15 of 19. Okay, so there's more dissenting opinion regarding this match, even though all the ex-pros and I think the commentators do agree. Okay, Cincinnati Bengals should win here. But again, then I'll look at the dissenting voices. There's actually 2 on New England Patriots. Okay, Cincinnati lost both of their home games so far. May struggle against New England. Will already have 1 win. Tough to tell how good Burrow will look after not playing in so long. Could be some rust. See, that's the kind of thing you want to read. That's why you look at a dissenting point of view, because I'm all about form. And when you don't want to be watching the TV, you don't want to be watching the match, and then the commentator to say, yeah, he's a bit rusty now. A rusty quarterback could be intercepted a lot of times because, you know what I mean, it's just out of sync, he's out of rhythm. You don't want to be hearing commentators keep on saying that back to you, thinking, damn, I should have known, or damn, I wish I would have known. You know what I mean? That's why you got to do your research. So for me, at short odds, maybe not a Cincinnati. Let's go quickly back to this because I think there was another one I want to look at. Denver at Seattle at 9:05. That's not bad at all. 1.39. 1.39. Yeah, it's not across the board. I'm looking at all the Seattle, and the one Denver Bronco. So again, we click on that. Click on the actual match. Yeah, so again, I'd look at that video, hear what they got to say about Sean, why Knicks is perfect for Sean Payton. Yeah, and just make up my mind. Maybe I'm slightly influenced by this matchup predictor. It's just analytics built, and that's how I kind of get a rounded opinion. Because I'm not an NFL man, and you know, it makes it more of a gamble. Because I trust my own opinion above anybody I'm reading about. You know what I mean? But I do enjoy watching American football, so if I'm doing an analysis, these are the things I take in. Our BG betting website, I take into account the odds. On the website, again, going back to that, I look at the views put for something, I look at the views, opposing views, and try and weigh that up. Yeah, I'd look at the ESPN tipsters, predictions, and then I look at the videos to get a little bit more kind of in-depth analysis about what's going on. Best of luck. Anyway, so what I will be doing is probably I might actually go Sinner in the US Open, the guy that I spoke about right at the beginning. Excuse me. I might go him. Obviously, it's more attractive odds on Seattle. So that is definitely front of mind for me as well. There it is. 9 out of 10 tips, the same for Seattle to win. And there's only 3 tips, so let's have a quick read. Broncos start the season with rookie quarterback Bo Nix, who may well struggle with a massive step up in class here, and may well take a few games. That's fair enough. Broncos will start, Bo Nix, good team in the Seahawks. Seahawks will make life difficult for the Broncos, especially offensively with a new head coach, Mike McDonald. Seahawks also won the last game between these two teams. Geno Smith can take advantage of a young, inexperienced Broncos side and can pass his way to a win here. That must be the quarterback. Geno, yeah, probably is. Just showing I'm not a American football person. Counterbalancing view, the people who think Broncos are going to win. Gambling at plus 225 on Bo Nix. Okay, on the quarterback being NFL ready from the get-go, at least in this kind of game where the Broncos are up against a team that probably won't be as good this season. Also, don't like that Seattle's complexion heading into the post-Pete Carroll era. Can't say that I like Seattle's injury report as of Friday morning with Tyler Lockett and Noah Fant among those who are limited. So that might well be why the price has gone up. Now on Betfair, if I was to log in, I can look at over time, has the price for any particular team gone up or gone down? So if there is an injury, you'd expect the price to kind of go up. Say everybody's expecting Seattle to win. Well, actually, that'll go from low odds to relatively high odds, is what I'm trying to say. So that can explain fluctuation in prices on a site like Betfair. Anyway, hope you've kind of found that useful. I guess I'm saying, like, do your own research. The teams I'm kind of leaning towards, like a little dabble. The stuff I'm prepared to lose again because I'm not an NFL expert in any way. Maybe Seattle, that kind of price. And the other thing, as I mentioned, was I strongly believe that Yannick Sinner's going to win, but I don't like taking out low odds like that. What I'm also thinking is Fritz ain't necessarily going to be a pushover, and he's got a very strong serve. So he may well hold a couple of games, and if he did, maybe you'll get a better price. You know what I mean? Like down the line. But I think Fritz is going to realise that although his ground game is very, very strong, I just don't think it's as strong as Yannick Sinner. But anyway, I hope you found that useful. Of course, these are just my thoughts and not my guarantees. I'm playing with money I'm prepared to lose, and I don't have to play with money. Maybe it's just a debate about who we think's going to win, and that's just more than good enough. Put your thoughts in the comments about if I've missed something, or you got a tip in there you think I need to look at. And yeah, please like, subscribe. There is Steve, and I'm out.